Aladdin is a story from 1001 Nights. It's unknown exactly when this story was made or who even wrote it. It's just sort of always been around throughout human history, and it was translated into English in the early 1700s. But even the exact release year of that translation is disputed. That is how ubiquitous of a story we're talking. Aladdin was the first movie that my parents took me to, and I was only 2 years old. Because I had a short attention span, I thought the previews were the movie, was blown away by them, and tried to leave with a big smile on my face and went, wow, that was great, before my parents stopped me and told me that we weren't done yet. Soon after the movie started, I fell asleep. Contrary to that rather awkward first impression, I loved Aladdin when I was older. This was my favorite until The Lion King came out. I watched Aladdin every single day during a summer vacation when I was in kindergarten. I'd put the movie on every morning when I got up, and then when it was over, I'd put on Return of Jafar. When that was over, put on King of Thieves. All in one sitting. I don't know if I ever got through all three movies in one day. I was very young and I didn't really understand the notion that movies could be of poor quality, so I didn't really understand why I was getting bored or leaving to do other things when the sequels were on. Undoubtedly, Aladdin is the whole package. It has beautiful music, it's got a real sense of adventure to it, the protagonist is such a likable dork, and I haven't even gotten to how funny the best character is. Can't say enough good about it. Heck, when I was in high school and learning French, I even used the French version of Aladdin to help me learn the language. It is such an important movie to me, and I recommend you go watch it right freaking now. Went camping in the middle of the desert at night. It's my way of saying I restored my MP. Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts. Last time, we had an encounter with Jafar at the palace gates. He took Jasmine and ran with his servant, the pot centipede, even though we smashed it up. I still don't get the logistics of it. Now, we're delving into the Cave of Wonders, going on a grave-robbing, treasure-hunting adventure, like the heroes we are. There's tons and tons of Heartless in here, many of them fire elemented, and as such, I would recommend customizing your abilities right away, tossing Blizzard onto a quick slot. Maybe I don't need gravity. I only really have it on there because of teching the pot spiders, which I'm super incredibly ultra mega not afraid of. I promise. Oh, I guess I could. The thing is, when there's ledges everywhere, Sonic Blade just isn't effective at taking them out. There's balls rolling through those little divots in the ground, and they. Oh, nope. Did not get it. Getting a lot of techie XP in the process, getting a high potion for our efforts. The balls can actually hurt the Heartless as well. I don't know if this has like been explicitly stated, but any weapon can technically harm the Heartless. It's just that the Keyblade has certain properties at aiding in doing so, you know? Donald and Goofy are able to do that. I always thought that maybe there was like some kind of Monado enchant business going on where just because you were fighting on the same side as the Keyblade, it would give you powers. Now I'm gonna tell you the stupidest part of this entire place. Your goal is to fall down in every single area that you can. There's loads and loads of worthwhile treasure down here, and you will not see this at all if you never fall down. You get a thunder ring right there, which there's not really thunder-based enemies around here, so I'm not concerned about it. By having Aladdin in the party, we can use Abu, who is a good boy. He'll go over and touch that gem, opening the way for you. I did not realize as a kid that there was so much to the catacombs down here and that it was so worth your while, so I'm cleaning this out early on. Meteor G for the gummy ship. Now for the stupidest part of all. You can swim up a waterfall. I always assumed, because this makes sense, that you can go down a waterfall but not up a waterfall. And as such, whenever I'd come down here, I would get stuck for the longest time and struggle to find my way around and just not another Protera chain. Don't need those, already got me 12 of them. And so I just hated falling down here whenever it would happen. Torn page. Oh, that's good. That's for Merlin's book back in Traverse Town. Like I said, worth your while. Getting a cottage to replace the one that I used, and then we got a teleporter to the gummy ship right here. I, however, am gonna swim up another waterfall. Just call me Magikarp. And then... I don't think I've touched that gem. It'd be the funniest thing in the world if you could swim up a waterfall but not down it. Touch that. I don't need a monkey, because I got Mookie. They're just staring at me. Well, at least Goofy liked it. So, I gotta praise Agrabah quite a bit. I know that it's kind of a meme in the Kingdom Hearts community that Agrabah is in like every Kingdom Hearts game. I actually looked into this and it's really not in that many, honestly. It's in this, Chain of Memories, 2, Days, and I think that's it actually. I don't think it's the most used world, it's definitely up there, but I'm a big fan of Aladdin. I was happy to be going on an adventure. Going into the Cave of Wonders in a video game had a lot of inherent cool factor to it. It being all booby-trapped and everything, it just felt awesome to do as a kid. And that's one thing that I want to praise this game on. I don't want to bring down later games in the franchise because I like them too. By the way, no, I do not hate Kingdom Hearts 2! Oh my god! I said that in a video when I was like 17 years old, and people have never let me stop hearing about it. People brought it up to me when I announced this, being like, well, he's never gonna do Kingdom Hearts 2 because he hates that game. I'm like, I did have a pretty bad first impression with the game, and maybe someday I'll get to tell that story. But until then, no, I do not hate it. I have since beaten Kingdom Hearts 2, and I said that I liked it very much. I like some things better about the first game. Okay, is that really such a crime? Anyway, I don't want to bring down later games in the series by saying this, but I think that Kingdom Hearts 1 really got it right in making the worlds feel important to the overarching story. It blends the original Kingdom Hearts stuff with the Disney stuff. The two things don't have to be mutually exclusive. Back in Wonderland, we had a mystery set up with Alice that still hasn't been solved. She got kidnapped and we don't really know exactly why or to what end. There was Clayton in Deep Jungle showing us that the hatred in people's hearts can bring the Heartless in, where he wasn't really in control of the Heartless, but he caused them to show up because he was just that evil. He wasn't part of Maleficent's inner circle or anything, they were just watching him with interest. Olympus Coliseum, we're still Fire-Ring! Oh, man! Oh, sorry, Allie, old buddy. Let's equip that right now. Goofy, you can take the Fire-Ring ring, giving you additional defense and reducing fire damage by 20%. That feels so good. I had a recording that didn't take, and I got a Fire-Ring ring in it, and I was so sad that I wasn't gonna be able to keep it, and I got it anyway, yes! In this world, we've learned more about the plot to get the princesses. We've learned about the keyholes a little bit more, following up on what we learned in Traverse Town. It's not just the original Kingdom Hearts stuff that matters to the story. The Disney stuff doesn't feel like filler. Everything is part of a bigger story, and it lets the Disney characters really shine. I like this approach a lot, and Agrabah is a fantastic blueprint for how I'd like to see Kingdom Hearts world design in the future. I said if I design a Kingdom Hearts world though, but I am not remotely required from a game design perspective to handle that. I know things about game design, I've studied it for the sake of topics in my videos, but I am definitely not a game designer by trade by any stretch of the imagination. Got an elixir right there. Excellent, excellent, excellent. There's those good items that I was promising you. And thus, you shall receive. Mithril Shard. I think I messed up the conjugation of my verbs right there, but you know, such as English. Hi! You gonna give me another Fire-Ring ring, big guy? You gonna give me another Fire-Ring ring? You gonna do it? You gonna do it? I'm ready for you. Inflate your belly. Oh, well, I hit him once. It didn't stop him though. Fat Bandits have some unused animations. Just like the large bodies, they were going to have that attack where they jump into the air and release a shockwave, complete with more jiggle physics. Thought that was kind of cool. Their bellies could also bubble whenever they were backfiring. Got max HP up for Aladdin, nice. And just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna go down. Watch this. There's a little platform here that lowers you down. It has basically the exact same effect as just falling down the pit normally, so I can't imagine too many people have made use of it. Oh, we got this. We got a Trinity mark down here. Okay, so I'm gonna keep that in mind. Come back here later once we get access to a save point. Man, it's like Donald is actually useful sometimes. Oh, no. That spits water at you and it knocks you off the cliff. I don't need 2 stinking tech experience. I'm doing just fine. Following up on the voice actors a little bit here. Jafar is voiced by Jonathan Freeman, who was Gordon Freeman's brother, but also his actor in the film. And Aladdin being voiced by Scott Weinger. I mainly know Scott Weinger because he was DJ's boyfriend Steve on Full House, which has always been one of my favorite bits of actor trivia. Don't watch Full House, it's terrible. It's so freaking bad. It's just corny, late 80s, cheesy television. It's so freaking awful. I loved Full House when I was a kid, and it's so bad. It's a lot of the things I liked as a kid, I still like as an adult, like Pokemon and all that, but man, that was the one thing that I revisited. I'm just like, why did I ever love this? Why did I ever think this was funny? Why did I ever think this had heart? It's so lame. It's so unfunny. It's, God, I remember I even blamed myself for it when I tried revisiting it in my 20s because I remembered it just being so freaking funny, and I'd watch an episode and go, oh my God, this one's great, and then I'd watch it, it would be terrible, and I'd be like, huh, maybe I'm just remembering it wrong. Like, maybe it gets better in the later seasons and I'm just remembering the early seasons is better than they were. No, I would honestly say the early seasons of Full House are probably the most legitimately funny, and it gets more and more unfunny as it goes on to the point where it's just like, what the heck am I watching? When it's like season 3 or 4, it's just obnoxious, and then by the time you're into like season 6, it's just like, what the frick am I even watching anymore? Let's see if I can, yeah, whoa! Gotcha. Got an elixir, nice. That was what I wanted to get before leaping down there. I think we're pretty good. Yeah, I was obsessed with Full House when I was like 10, 11, 12, and you can even hear me quoting in my early videos back when I still thought it was good. The treasure room. We're getting close to the heart of the cave.
Come on.
Can I bop you in the belly? Buca de Beppo, yeah, tech experience! He goes blubbering. Tech experience, put out his fire. Come on, you got a Firaga ring in you, and I am going to gouge it out! Gimme, get over here! He didn't even drop an item, great. Seems it won't budge, keep exploring the ruins. Can't do anything with that. This stumped me for the longest time. If I didn't have my friend Chris with me, I don't think I would have ever figured out what to do. You want to go down into the basement, and around here is the dark chamber? No, it's not. Oh, and there's a save point. I can get Donald out at least. Stomp your feet. Now that I've borrowed your little webbies, I can put you away again. He doesn't like the crate. Hidden room, hidden room, hidden room, hidden room. I just keep saying that word, hoping that it'll pay off. I believe different magic spells can be used. I'm just gonna go for fire, because what the heck else am I gonna use it for?
My first wish, Genie, show me the keyhole.
Not much time to waste. By going up this way, we can do absolutely nothing. Cool, there's a statue up there. I don't believe that we can do anything with that yet, so we're gonna keep going. The main reason why I wanted to bring up Scott Weinger and Full House and all that stuff is because there's an episode where they go to Disney World, and one of the few clever jokes in the entire series is DJ mistaking Aladdin for her boyfriend. It's just a really fun meta joke, and it's something that I really like. Also, DJ is a pretty good character, I gotta say that. Nobody beats Kimmy Gibbler, though. Oh. Come here. Back into the treasure room, there is now this here. Okay, we want to swap in Aladdin. I'm gonna swap him in over Donald, because of course I am. I actually don't recommend Donald for what we have coming up. Only after opening up the pillar will these activate. I don't get it either. But it launches you up this way. Tap, tap, get a Thundogagy. And then over here, we got another, give me that, another treasure chest. Defense up, ooh, I like me some permanent stat ups. Gimme, gimme, gimme. It's so funny to me, like, how little I would use my items as a kid, to the point where I wouldn't even use permanent stat increases, because, oh, what if I invest them with the wrong character and I need them for later or something? This is probably the only game where I would just use them willy-nilly, because it was obvious to me, with Sora being the only character that you could play as, that I would want to do that. Dalmatians! We haven't seen any of those yet. I believe that's the only Dalmatian chest that you can even get at this point in time. Before we put the duck away, there is a red trinity in the treasure room. And that gets a mithril shard and a ton of money. I'm gonna say this nicely once. Your party members are frickin' baggage in what we have coming up. They are worthless. They are... I mean, Goofy, just look at yourself. Anything you have to strengthen your characters in the air, you should take advantage of. Aerial combos are king. I have tossed Air Combo Plus onto Sora, and as a filler, I threw on Tech Boost. I don't really think there's that many tech experience opportunities here that are worthwhile, but it's better than having nothing. Now, let's save that princess.
That boy again?
He is more persistent than I expected. Why not explain the situation to that boy, Riku? Doing so may actually prove useful to our...
Wait a second. Are you Maleficent?
Jafar! Black Jasmine, go!
Not a chance. You see, she's a princess. One of 7 who somehow hold the key to opening the door.
Open?
But you fools won't live to see what lies beyond it. Genie, my second wish, crush them!
Genie, no!
Sorry, Al. The one with the lamp calls the shots. I don't have a choice.
Genie and Jafar! Genie is completely invincible. You can't touch him. He is a being of magical ultimate power and all. He does the absolute bare minimum to fulfill Jafar's wish, a man of technicalities. I like it very much. Oh God, that laser is so nasty. Jafar mainly floats around in the air. He is just letting us wail on him. This is the easiest time I think I've ever had with him. Wow, that was a lot of damage right away. He's like halfway gone. I like that song. He has a few different attacks. For one, well, that laser, it actually has surprising damage and accuracy on it. See what I mean about them being dead weight? He's got fire, where he'll light his staff on fire and then try to hit you with it. I say that we Blizzara, just to keep away from him a little bit. Should Genie ever hit you, which he, oh, well, he's actually doing the magic barrier. He's impervious to magic damage during this, and it's why I didn't recommend bringing Donald. It's a rare attack. I often go a whole playthrough without ever seeing it, but yeah, he can do that. Buddy, you gonna... So when I was a kid, my friends told me that this was the easiest boss fight in the game, and it was the first boss fight that I lost, and I felt so ashamed of myself. I was so embarrassed, and it was awful, and like, I lost because the laser kept hitting me when I least expected it from off screen, and I understand that happening now. I don't think that this is the easiest boss fighter. See what I mean? Don't be surprised if that hits you a time or two. Stay healed up. Don't let yourself go into red health. Stop problems before they start. You gotta come over here.
See ya.
No, I can't hit thunder over here. Maybe there? Nice! Got tech boost again. Whoopee. We never saw it, but he has a blizzard attack where he makes a bunch of ice in the center of the room. Stay on the outer parts, he will never hit you. Attain the power of ice! But we already had one, we put them together. We make Blizzara. Oh, Jasmine, I'm ready. I'm gonna reunite you. With Aladdin, not with, like, another body part of yours.
Genie, my final wish. I want you to make me an all-powerful genie!
go but down. Goofy, you just went and checked out the place for us, made sure it was safe? Okay, I trust you. You never get to see this place's name, but it's officially called The Core. So freaking cool. The lamp! Get Jafar's lamp! I'm gonna start off by casting Arrow on myself. Defense. I used to believe that Genie Jafar was invincible, but that is not so. You should be targeting Yago. Oh, hello. Huh. Thanks for taking that one like a champ, guys. You can tech that rock back at him. That's one way that you could do something. His health is directly tied to the lamp. Additionally, oh, you gonna throw that at me? You gonna throw it at me? No, I'm throwing it right in Goofy's face, nice. Additionally, you can target him and use Blizzara and it will do damage to him. They just gave you that tool, use it. Really, he's not all that powerful, I would say. His attacks are well telegraphed, it's easy to see them coming. Maybe Genie, I like to think that maybe Genie was using technicalities to fulfill his wishes again by him not specifying how powerful of a genie he had to be for it to count. That's what I like to think anyway. I'm not good at reflecting that. Whenever you can't reach Iago, Thunder is your friend, as I always say. Blizzard on Jafar is a good use of your MP. To recap Jafar's plan a little bit, Jafar is helping Maleficent capture the princesses, but he also wants the keyhole. The keyholes are the hearts, lead to the hearts of the world. They are sources of immense power, and if the Heartless get it, they will overwhelm it, destroying that world. Ah, dang it, okay. Come on. Get it, get it, get it. We don't know to what end Jafar wants to destroy his own home for, but he does. He certainly is dedicated to this cause. We gotta stop him, and we just did!
Okay, Jafar, back to your lamp.
Attain the power of fire. We have also learned Fyra and obtained Ansem's Report 1.
Jasmine? Jasmine! Whoa, we better get out of here! Jasmine!
No time, we got an escape sequence. You can do tricks in this segment, something that I didn't know for a while. By pressing the circle button, you'll backflip, you'll dodge to the side. I'm not worried about getting hit. You can die in this segment and it still counts as a win. Yeah, we're still doing that. Having inconsequential things. There were a few things we never got to see. There was, of course, Jafar's blizzard attack that I mentioned, but there was also the fact that whenever Genie tries to attack you, he'll go like, no, no, get out of the way, or I'm really sorry about this, ah!
Please, oh, please let me miss. I'm really sorry about this. Oh,
and if he actually manages to hit you, HP and MP balls pop out, so he doesn't actually hurt you long term, you can get your health back. On top of that, Iago is, of course, voiced by the legendary Gilbert Godfrey. He has this line where whenever he's getting tired of flying around with the lamp, he goes, is it hot in here or is it just me? I love that line.
Is it hot in here or is it just me?
So Jasmine's no longer in Agrabah. Sora, let's go find her. Sorry, I can't take you with me. Why not? I sure wish we could.
But we can't! If we take him to another world, we would be... Muddling!
Aladdin, we'll find Jasmine, I promise.
Earth to Al? Hello, you still have one wish left? Look, just say the word. Ask me to find Jasmine for you.
I wish for your freedom, Genie.
Al!
A deal's a deal, Genie. Now you can go anywhere you want. You're your own master. But if you can, it'd be great if you could go along with them and help Sora find Jasmine.
Sorry, Al. I'm done taking orders from others. But a favor? Now that's entirely different. I guess I could give that a try. After all, we're pals, right, Al?
Genie.
Just leave it to me!
That smarmy vizier could have had him. If someone had stuck around to give him a hand.
Hey, I did my part. I brought the princess, didn't I?
Jafar was beyond help, consumed by his own hatred. One should beware of letting it burn too fiercely.
Whoa, lighten up. I'm as cool as they come, okay? By the way, kid, have we got something special for you?
Huh?
We had a deal, yes? You help us, and we grant you your wish.
Kyrie!
Go to her. Your vessel is waiting.
Just remember, this is no pleasure cruise. It won't be a pleasant voyage.
Why are you doing all this for me? What's the catch?
Catch? What's the catch? Silly boy. You're like a son to me. I only want you to be happy.
I seriously doubt that.
Believe what you wish. But lest we forget, I kept my end of the bargain.